Hey, lovelies. So yes, I decided to watch per your recommendation the Idol music video and lyrics explained. I think I found the right video where it explains the whole music video and the lyrics. So let's start now and see what Idol is actually about.
Everybody go nuts. So much things are going around, and of course there are already a lot of attempts to decipher it or link it to previous theories. But rather than going into theories and unverified speculations, in today's video I will try to stay even more true to the MV and the lyrics itself. There will be mainly two parts. First, the lyric and MV dissection, and second, the Korean cultural references. So without
Good.
further ado, let's go into the MV and Idol, I don't care. RM is saying that he doesn't give a shit about what people call him by anymore. But one thing to notice is, when he's saying 아니면 또 다른 뭐라 해도, he comically dances to Psy's new face
Oh
choreography.
yeah.
So apparently, he doesn't care how many new faces he has. In the latter part of the MV, look at what the choreography looks like. You saw it, right? But let's try to chop this lyric into a different way again. Let's stop the lyrics at I don't, without the care. Not only does it sound exactly like Idol, connecting it with the second line that comes before it, it becomes like this.
Okay.
So if you try to chop the lyrics in that way, it would have the meaning of, whatever you choose to call me, aren't you going to call me an idol again? This is called a 답정너 situation in Korean, which means you've already set your own answer inside your head anyways. So as you might know, in Korea, hip-hop artists or singers that are in idol groups are not taken seriously, and they're actually looked down upon. While RM said that he doesn't care about what other people call him anymore, at the same time he's trying to criticize these people that call them this and that, or maybe labeling them as idols.
Yeah, exactly.
These lyrics are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
J-Hope is proud of whatever he is, and most importantly, he's free.
It's free.
He has no irony anymore of who he is because he's always just himself.
Yeah.
But one thing we should focus here are the artifacts that have been sitting on the table since the beginning of the MV.
Let's see.
On the table, we see two things, a sailor
Okay.
ship and a globe. And now there's an airplane in the background.
Okay.
As J-Hope addresses in his song Airplane 2, the airplane, globe, and ship all represent their current status, the freedom they have now, and pride for global. Orsu is a sound Koreans make when they're excited in traditional old folk music. 지화자 technically means a song that people sing when the nation is thriving or peaceful, but in short, it's just another sound Koreans make when they're excited and to boost up the rhythm and good feeling of the song.
지화자
덩기덕 쿵더러러러 is basically a beat used in a specific Korean rhythm called 국거리 장단.
Yeah.
And for the visuals used in this part, this is the Chinese character 사랑해, which means love. And in the latter part of the MV, there's also a part when Jungkook appears and the word
사랑.
sarang is actually written in Korean.
Yeah, 사랑.
In this scene, Jimin stands out among the whirlpool
this
of
one.
BTS members. Which could imply that even though BTS is a group and all the members rotate around me, and a lot of people actually talk about us only in a set, nevertheless, I acknowledge my own existence
Yeah.
and I stand out as a unique being. Thus, I love myself. Face Off is a famous movie directed by famous movie director Oh Sam. In the movie, the main characters who are an FBI agent and a terrorist get to change their faces. As RM mentioned earlier about new faces, J-Hope is also referencing the movie to show that they can be called or changed into a totally different person. Like his next lyric state, he can be sometimes a superstar or a superhero. All say they have so many different people inside them, but they notice that they are all parts of themselves too. So they decide to accept them and love themselves.
Oh,
Plus, you
nice.
can notice in V's lyric 고민보다는 그냥 달리네 is a reference from their song 고민보다 고, which has the message of YOLO. From their song 고민보다 고, which has the message of YOLO. Attack BTS, but they are
Stupid.
unaffected and they keep on singing You Can't Stop Me Loving Myself. They don't care about the fact that a big shark in the bag is trying to eat them up, but rather they enjoy
don't
the
even look at
situation
it.
by saying.
They're
Now onto the second part. There are so many Korean traditional references in this MV. The traditional clothing hanbok, the Korean house kiwatjip, the tiger which stands for Korea, the moon rabbit, the Korean fan dance, the word love, and the traditional lion dance called 북청 사자노름. Actually, this dance was done during the full moon, which has the meaning of warding off all bad luck or ghosts, and celebrating to bring prosperity and unity to the village. Furthermore, you can see that the choreographies were also affected by the traditional Korean dance moves, like the head-spinning dance, 상모 돌리기.
This is so beautiful.
By these references, you can see that BTS is bluntly rebutting the criticism of them being westernized and focusing more overseas. At the end of the MV, if you see very carefully, you can see that the globe has changed from South America to where you can see Korea. Also, on a side
Nice.
note, you can see the sun rising in the beginning and lots of other times during the MV, along with the
Yeah,
shining moon. And the sun also goes down at the end. The sun, paired up with the artifacts, the globe, and the sailboat, kind of remind you of the 해가 지지 않는 나라, the empire on which the sun never
never
sets,
sets.
which was a term to describe the Spanish or British Empire in the past when they had so many colonies all over the world. Connected
Oh,
to the earlier references about the moon's prosperity and immortality, the sun also represents the fact that BTS is so global that their fandoms are everywhere around the world, which makes them a cultural
yeah,
superpower empire where the sun never sets. At the end of
exactly.
the MV, the sun actually does not completely go down, which means despite the Love Yourself series might have come to an end, they still have so much time and new stuff to show us in the future. Lastly, as the director's comment, I think that the colorful, crazy,
Yeah,
distracting style of the MV and the clothes they wore all stand for accepting every single side of you, promoting diversity, accepting differences throughout the world, ultimately by
so
loving
beautiful.
yourself.
Yes, this was beautiful. Thank you so much for recommending this. It was amazing. I didn't see that the cultural references are so diverse in this music video. I did understand some of the lyrics, but the way they use Korean language to say different things, and yeah, it was really really nice. I might watch it again to understand it better. But thank you so much for recommending this explanatory video. Uh, Thank you so much again, and thank you for spending time with me. See you again, lovelies. Bye.